Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about colon cancer and colonoscopies and all the things around your butt thing. So I was diagnosed with colon cancer like 2 months ago. We're in August right now, so this is a very new diagnosis. And when I was diagnosed with, or not, I wasn't diagnosed with breast cancer yet, but I was in the hospital back in January and I had, or November, sorry, back in November, and I had blood in my stool. And I knew in the back of my mind there was something with that because it kept coming up positive for traces of blood in my stools, right? And they're like, "Have you ever noticed that before?" And I'm like, "Actually, yeah." And I just assumed, and that's what I want to talk about here is assumptions. I assumed that it was because I had a hemorrhoid from pregnancy that's why that was happening, and I kept doing that swipe that way. I kept saying, "Oh, it's from this," and like it's from the hemorrhoids or whatever. And I've had hemorrhoids for a long time, and I've been doing that forever. Like I've noticed it, like a little bit, and not a big deal. I was like, "Ah, that's fine. It's just a hemorrhoid." Never even brought it up to the doctor or anything like that. So if that's happening to you, please go get it checked. That's why I'm doing this video because, oh my God, like, here's the thing about colon cancer that I found out is it can take forever for it to come out. Like, forever, not forever, forever is a long time. It could take years and years to even be discovered. And sometimes it's not discovered until it's too late. Like, like that person might be way into it metastasizing to the organs and stuff like that. So, and actually, one of the ladies that I interviewed, her husband died from colon cancer that had metastasized, and it just was caught way, way too late. So that's why I want to just foot stomp that attitude of like, oh, it's just this or it's just that. Please go get it checked. Any bleeding, go get it checked. Anything going on down there, go get it checked. So for me, where I'm at with it is, and this is also an update on me, is that I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer because I had a polyp in my colon that was cancerous. I also had something in my I say something in my rectum. I don't know what it is. It's something they had to take out because otherwise it would turn into cancer. So that was taken out. I just had that surgery last week. Not a fun time. Please don't ever get it. Don't do that. No. Go get your colonoscopies, please. Go get all those things checked because it's highly important. And just to not discount things, okay, please. If you don't hear anything else I say, please don't discount yourself and don't discount things that are going on in your body. Go get it checked. Not that pay for it, whatever you got to do, because you don't want, yeah, you just whatever you got to do it. So anyway, so stage 3 colon, they did the colon cancer, or not colon cancer. They did the surgery. They took out the polyp. They did the rectal thing. And so now where it is, there is a CT DNA test marker that they do. They test your blood for colon cancer. And before the surgery, mine was positive, which basically he said, well, the doctor said, well, you know, basically it's like a 50-50 shot. You'll live this long, 5 years or more or whatever. And, or it's 50-50, basically meaning that like if you do chemo or you don't do chemo, you have a 50-50 shot of living 5 years or more. Um, so they want me to do chemo. They wanted me to do chemo. Well, I had the surgery. They did the test again. It came out negative. Oh, thank God. So that's actually really good news. And now now I'm in a predicament of, okay, so do I do chemo or do I not do chemo? So maybe you could help me with this. Yeah, I'm battling it because I said that I would never do chemo again. And I'm kind of in that spot of like, my odds, is the risk worth the reward, right? So, the risk with chemo is high. Um, so I don't know. what do you do? So it's being faced with that decision of which way to go. And I said this in my podcast about, well, does it really matter which way you go? Because aren't we, our destiny's already created itself. Like we already do, we're not able to control it anyways, right? So maybe there is, maybe either way is the right way, right? So anyway, I just wanted to do this video on that really fast. It's a very short video about that. It's like, go do the thing. If you have an ache or a pain or something's going on, and definitely get your stuff checked. Do make sure you get your annuals. One thing that Lisa had said, which is the lady I interviewed in Back to Life, she had said, go get your annuals. She was put off because of COVID and put off and put off. And finally, she finally was like, look, we got to get this done. Advocate for yourself, please. Please, please, please go get it checked, because you don't want it to turn into something else. And if they can get those out of there, your chances are way, way better, way better. It's going to be a little bit more difficult when once they're in there and they're growing. It's not a fun time. Surgery's not fun. If you've had it, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like pain meds at all. I don't like them. No. So anyway, that was has nothing to do with what I'm saying. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you for checking this out. Please, please go check out the podcast. It's my heart, and I hope it helps lots of people. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I'm so grateful for you. And please take care of yourself. Live your best life now.